We are live. Oh, you're first.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Jeffrey Komikhan Henson, thank you for joining us.
I think we got, so that was about 20 seconds there.
Oh, at
least 20 second lag already. Okay, so we're back. It's New York Comic Con day 5. I mean, wait.
Yeah.
No, not
another
day 5.
Great day.
Yeah, another great. Nope. We kind of made up our own Comic Con today.
We did.
Comic Con is over, and but Jeffrey was here for another day, so we kind of made a day trip out of it, and we did a little hunting at Midtown Comics, and no, we are not drunk. We are very, very much conscious. I
don't know about that. We're not drunk. I'm not drunk.
Right.
I might not be conscious. But
I think Jeffrey had like another 4 energy drinks today, at least. we had some pretty awesome pepperoni pizza a couple hours ago. We've been watching, some YouTube and whatnot, just seeing what else is out there. So watching some other people's New York Comic Con hauls and stuff.
Yeah,
on
the
YouTube.
New York Warriors.
Yeah, so that's been pretty cool. Hey, Gretzky just said he scored a Batman 182. Nice, brother. That's the second appearance.
Harry Comics. Who dat? What's up, who dat?
Yeah. So why don't you do a whole round of shout outs for the chat? Biggie Shack was kind of giving me some crap on the comments saying you got to let Jeffrey do the. Well,
you're controlling it.
I'm like, yeah, it's my channel, like my rules. But hey,
right.
you know what?
Who dat? Comics and movies. What's up, my boy? What are you doing tonight? Hope you and the family are doing good. Glad to see you and little Who dat. We're out having some fun. Perry Comics lurking in the chat. Our boy JP from JP's Budget Collecting. What is going on, JP? Good to see you tonight. Oh, Bake the Snake. What is going on? Everything is shaking, man. We have just been going off the rails the last few days, including today. But today was not quite as intense as the last few. We woke up, we went out and got some breakfast, came back, went hunting. Kavi got some CGC boxes in the mail.
We had to track down the FedEx guy.
We chased him down.
Yeah, we had to chase him down.
We got the Comics Club. He says, hey, CB NYC, hey. What is good, Comics Club? Our boy, Mr. Gretzky. What's going on, Mr. Gretzky? Steven Spock. Always great to see you tonight. Mad Mike's Comics. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening tonight. Old Wolf. Always good to see you, Old Wolf. Hope you're doing well. Thank you all for
I've noticed us. Old Wolf has been spelling my name as Carve, like on Instagram and on YouTube. That is not my name. It is Kavi, Kavi. Just look at yeah.
Well, JP spells my name wrong every time. There you go. If that makes you feel any better.
Or just NYC or CBNYC. No, there's no pressure to get my.
I figure if you get it close, that's pretty good. Like,
yeah.
Or at least for me, because there's all kinds of different ways to spell. As long as you spell it with a J, I'm happy.
Yours could be spelled multiple different ways.
Yeah. Sure. Just get the J part right.
Who else is in here? We got 13 people watching. This is an impromptu stream, so we appreciate you joining us. On probably what's likely a busy Monday night on the YouTube machine. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up. So that's right. I was expecting a CGC package all day. They were like, delivery by end of day. So what that really means is at any point today, the FedEx guy could have arrived and
Poor Man's Comics. What's up, Poor Man's Comics? We just watched your video.
We just watched your haul video that you put out. That was had like a bazillion books on it.
Yeah, that's about right. Very accurate number, right?
Yeah, NYC it is. Says
best, yes.
So we just kind of decided not to worry about CGC. We went out, had breakfast. We could have missed him at that point. We went into Manhattan to go to Midtown Comics. Picked up this cool hat to represent my LCS. Go Midtown. They killed it at the con.
Great shop, man.
Everybody there was super tired. You could tell because they were all working really hard for 4 straight days at New York Comic Con. While we were having fun, they were working hard.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're really nice people, and he got to meet. He basically got to meet the dudes and dudettes that work at the shop that get to see my ugly mug every week, once or twice a week. So that was pretty cool, but. It's been a long time coming. I've been meaning to pick up this hat for a long time, so I just decided this time to pick it up. But anyway, so that I guess we must have missed the FedEx guy when we were at Midtown Comics, because after we went to Midtown Comics and bought a couple things, We hit up Pasillo's Italian panini sandwiches, this like hole in the wall sub shop, which used to be around the corner where I lived, near City Hall Park on Park Row.
It's awesome.
The mayor eats there. They got pictures of like De Niro on the like they got all sorts of celebrities in there. It's like one of the best Italian sandwich shops. So we chowed down over there.
What do we get? What kind?
We got this like this provolone artichoke hot spread and sopressata salami like on a white Italian bread. It was really awesome.
It's a lot different than regular Subway for me. That's where we.
Old Wolf opened his first Midtown order today. We'll watch that We'll watch that right after. I saw that video and I added it to my watch later playlist right before we went on. So
Comic Assassin, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us this evening.
No worries, poor man. I've been missing you on YouTube, man. I've been waiting for you to come back. So when you tagged me on Instagram saying you were back, I was like, I gotta go watch this right away. Comics clubs had great experiences with Midtown.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
And I get my Midtown packages shipped 3,000 miles across the country to California typically, and I've never had a bad experience with them. It's always cool. Right. You know what? They really. Like, if you're looking for a signature, a signed book, like, I find signed books on MidtownComics.com all the time. Like, I got an Al Ewing signed Immortal Hulk for, like, cover price. With COA and everything, like, they really hook you up. You go to a con, you're paying $25.
And
you know?
we got a bunch of signed books today, and, you know, I get store credit for every dollar spent, so I put his stuff on my account so we could get more store credit out of it. And then they were also giving out 20% off in-store purchases. Coupons, like flyers. Yeah, they were giving those out all weekend long at the NYC con.
Unruly Simeon,
what's up? Chris Bear and Unruly, thanks for joining us, guys. But anyway, we forgot to bring the coupons.
Go figure. That's typical for me.
Go figure. But I will use the coupon on Wednesday when I get my new comic book.
What up, Ed G, my man? Good to see you.
What's up? What's up, man? All right, so and so we.
Mr. Garrow, what's up? I know you're probably just like watching.
Oh, is he lurking?
That's how he rolls.
Anyway, this was the first thing I picked up in Midtown. My haul, which it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty nice, dude.
No, I told you
that, dude. That's sick. It's nice, man. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. Oh, Sharon's here. Says went to the poor previous houses at NYC lived in. Yes, the epic sandwich photo.
Yes, those are good, right?
Until she saw people.
It's okay. You know,
the people are the best part, though.
I agree. It's cool. Like walking down the street and you hearing everybody talking as they're walking by. Everybody's speaking a different language. You know what I mean? Like
so diverse.
It's awesome. So diverse. That's what I love about this place. You know, like I don't think I could walk around all day just enjoying the people. Like, I love the diversity.
For sure. So, by the time we got back after the Midtown experience and the sandwiches experience, we missed the FedEx guy for CGC, and CGC, requires when they use FedEx, they require signature. Like actual somebody to be home, signature on delivery. Right. So when we got back to my door, it said, sorry, we missed you type thing. And there was a little note there. So we like kind of ran back outside to see, try to chase him down. Yeah. We found the truck. It was pretty much right across the street, right next to where I live. But the driver wasn't in there. And then we saw him like down the street, like delivering other packages. So we were like, okay, we'll just chill right here because he's got to come back to the truck. So we just waited. People watched and hung out for a little while. And then we waited for him to come back. And luckily he was cool about it and gave me the box. So I do have a CGC unboxing to do. I'll do it probably after we show the haul that we picked up.
Right. What up, Hack 79? Good to see you. Chris Barrett says he has a problem getting this stuff on time from Midtown. Midtown is so busy. I mean, they got millions of orders to fill. They got millions of books.
If you're choosing the cheapest shipping option, My Comic Shop takes the same amount of time. It's like economy. They charge like $4.95. Like My Comic Shop takes somewhere between 10 days to 2 weeks for the cheapest shipping option.
Anytime you're going to order something and have it mailed to you,
it's
never.
If you're not willing to pay, willing to pay for a higher turnaround shipping price, then that's the price of admission.
Cheapskate. I always pay for cheap stuff.
I always use the cheap stuff too. Yo, Biggie Shaq.
Yeah, what you gonna do when the immortal Biggie Shaq runs wild on you, brother? Yes, what's up, Biggie? Good to see you.
All right, so not only did you get to sort of go to the shop, and then, well, yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that
picking them up in person is always.
I'm lucky that the fact that I get to just go every week, and then even when they have a sale on the website, if the sale's on the website, like 40% off back issues, 60% off signed issues, I just say send my order to the store, and then I pay zero shipping, and I just go to the store and I pick it up. So I really get to luck out living close to the shop because I don't have to pay shipping, even if I'm buying stuff on their website.
Newsstand, what up, Seawood?
They just send it straight to the store, and it works out for me. Seawood. So we have already sort of sussed that out.
I threw away all the clothes that I brought, and I just stuffed all my bags with comic books.
There you go.
Pretty much. I bought throwaway clothes.
Kind of.
I think I did. Yeah.
I mean,
I bought brand new socks and underwear shirts.
I think he's like semi kidding about that, but he kind of
50% not kidding.
Yeah, 50% not kidding. So anyway, do you want to get into what we picked up at Midtown?
Absolutely.
Nothing crazy, like not a crazy haul.
Yeah, not too crazy. First off, I got some souvenirs. Like I got a little niece back home, so I picked her up this little Captain America stuffed doll, plushie, whatever you want to call it.
For a gift, right?
For my niece. And then I got my mom a coffee cup, like from Midtown Comics.
Awesome.
I thought that was cool.
Got a logo and everything on it?
Yeah, she has no idea what that is, but it's a coffee cup. She'll like that.
Very nice.
Then I picked up this Venomized Hulk. It's a Venomized She-Hulk, issue number 4. And then I had some other books in my hand, and I went and I put them back, and as I put them back and was walking around the corner, this guy went and picked the books that I put back up out of the box and bought them for me, kind of sneakily behind my back, AOK'd me with this Hulk, She-Hulk issue number 1, and this other Hulk. This is, I don't even know, volume 3 or 4, issue number 1.
Who shot Bruce Banner?
Yeah, referring to the Civil War II, where he got shot by a Hawkeye, but I haven't got it yet. I haven't read it yet. And then we got boom, this amazing Storm cover signed by.
We didn't actually get that today, but
I got it from he AOK'd it to me today. Victor Ibanez autograph.
Storm number 1.
Storm number 1, certificate of authenticity. So that was pretty sick. I really appreciate that.
Of course, dude.
This guy.
And you also got a signed John Romita Jr. book which you didn't bring to the desk, right?
Yeah, no, that's a gift.
That's a gift. That's a gift.
That's a surprise gift.
Oh, did I ruin it?
No,
they're not in here.
No, well, he's probably watching.
Okay, well, that wasn't for you. Whoever.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah,
sorry. Well, speaking of signed John Romita Senior, John Romita Jr. I got a John Romita Jr. signed book as well, a different one. This was the I don't know which cover this was, but this was the cover that I didn't have, and they just happened to have a signed book there. So, JR. Right there, and then of course you got the Midtown Comics certificate of authenticity.
Oh, what's up, Lords of the Log Box?
Yo,
what are you doing,
up,
man?
TiVo?
Good to see you.
Thanks for stopping in, TiVo. I think DS Comics was in here.
Sharon, I'm trying to make my way all across this
there
world.
He is. Yeah,
so
DS.
There's a chance at some point I might be in Colorado. I went to visit Bueller up in Oregon. I stayed with him for a couple days. That was freaking awesome. I went down to Los Angeles. I stayed with John's Comics with Kids for a couple days. Right. That was awesome. Now I'm in New York with my boy Kavi chilling. So I don't know where we're going next.
Yeah, it's like
I'm thinking
you're like Carmen Sandiego.
That's right. I'm thinking it's either going to be Texas to go stay with Tony Sanders or Oklahoma City to go see my boy Mr. Garrell. So those could be the 2 next possibilities that I've got in the works right now. And plus, I got like a million friends down in Florida, Miami. So I'm trying to get out there and do my thing. So we'll see.
Right. So Mr. Comics 89's in here. So I'm starting to lose track of all the people that have joined, but thanks for joining us, everybody. So actually, I skipped over. I didn't quite skip over, but this was the first thing I actually picked, or this is maybe the last thing I picked up. But got the hat. Was happy to get that. John Romita Jr. Superman Year 1. This is the 2nd issue, I believe, right? Yeah, 2nd issue.
I actually have a house of Chris Barrett in California. I just I like to get out once in a while.
Yeah, he lives in California, right?
Yeah.
Fresno, California, to be specific.
The 559.
Picked up a couple more signed books from Midtown today. So I got a Livewire #1. So this is Valiant.
Signed by Vita Ayala.
Signed by Vita Ayala.
So cool.
So this was like the pre-order cover, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then this was the regular cover, Livewire #1, signed by Vita Ayala. Both have the COA, of course. As
Thank you, Life with Two YouTubers.
Midtown provides.
You and your kids are pretty awesome too. We love you guys.
Yes, we love Life with YouTubers and crew.
Shouldn't it be Life with 3 YouTubers? Because technically you're
a YouTuber
Sharon,
too.
So
yeah. Well, maybe
Christopher Lusner. Thank you.
Oh
Good
yeah,
to
what's
see
up,
you, buddy.
Christopher Lausner? I'm not sure if we're pronouncing that correctly.
We probably butchered it. We apologize.
All right, so
right, Biggie.
So yes. I don't even know how to pronounce this title. It's like and it's Roman numerals.
MCMLXX.
Yeah, it's Roman numerals and #1. But this is signed by Joe Casey, and this is an image book, I believe. I just thought the signature placement was cool, and it was like a $3 book. So I was like, hey, let me just pick this up because it's just sitting there on the shelf all lonely.
It's funny, Life with 2 YouTubers. I was thinking about that on our trip back from Midtown. I was like, Life with 2 YouTubers. They're like, shouldn't that technically be Life with 3 YouTubers? All right, so next book. This is Curse Worlds #16, cover A. This is signed by Charles Soule. Oh, Unruly. Is that what it is?
Charles Soule.
1975?
Oh, 1975. The Roman numerals? It could be. I don't know. I don't know if I've never heard it referenced out loud anywhere.
I have no idea. Yeah.
So anyway, Curse Words, issue #16. This is cover A. Charles Soule signed that book. And then this is signed by James Tynion. This is Justice League #31. This is the A cover. Nice. Pretty cool signature right there from James Tynion IV. Speaking of Roman numerals, I treat my signed books all well with the top loaders, the Mylars, and all that, the fullbacks. Even if they're not even that expensive books, I kind of just like it displaying them that way.
Hey, Gorilla Grad, how you doing?
Yo,
man?
What's up, Gorilla Grad? Thanks for stopping by. There could be 2.5 YouTubers, like 2.5 men. That's a good suggestion. I like that one. And finally, the last signed book I picked up was this Batman Superman #1 Midtown exclusive cover signed by Joshua Williamson in silver right there. Pretty cool. A pretty cool Midtown exclusive variant right there.
Superpower review in the house. What's up, Superpower review?
Superpower, what's up, bro? Yeah, he does the same thing with his signed books.
Bear Island. What's up, Adam? How you doing?
Bear Island.
You missed everything, Mr. Girl. I was really making fun of you when we first started.
You missed everything.
I thought you were lurking.
Don't even bother rewinding.
Yeah, because I said some bad things about you.
Yeah, exactly. Right. All right, so we can do a quick recap of the Midtown Haul before we move on to the CGC unboxing. For those that showed up late, since I just showed mine, I'll redo them real quick. This is Batman Superman #1, signed by Joshua Williamson with the CLA.
DLC, what's up, Big Lion Cat?
Yeah, what's
man?
up, Big Lion Cat?
Loved hanging out with you this weekend. It was awesome seeing you, man. Thank you for giving us some time.
Yeah, man, that was fun, man. To see you. Then we got Justice League #31, signed by James Tynion. COA. So these are all signed books we picked up from Midtown Comics today. We just made our own day 5 of New York Komikhan on our own, even though there was
better food too.
Actual day 5. A lot better food today than there was at the con. Curse Words #16. This cover A is signed by Charles Soule, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Do a quick recap of the girl.
1975, #1, apparently, according to Unruly.
We'll take that.
We'll take that. Signed by Joe Casey with the COA. 2 copies of Livewire #1. One is the pre-order cover, that one, and one is the A cover, both signed by Vita Ayala with COAs. And I got a copy of Superman Year 1 #2, signed by John Romita Jr. with the COA as well. So that was my mini haul, and plus the Midtown Comics cap. So I was pretty cool haul.
Yeah,
I got, and look what Jeffrey got a couple things.
This is what I got from Mr. Garrett today at Midtown Comics, a plushie of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So that'll be in your mailbox here pretty soon, Mr. Garrett. I got this coffee cup for my mom. I really didn't get that for you, Mr. Garrell, so don't worry. I won't send it to you.
Yeah.
Then I
got himself something a little dirtier than that.
Yeah, don't worry. I picked this up, Venomized She-Hulk, issue number 4. This is Hulk number 1, like volume 4, right after the Civil War too.
He likes a different kind of sick.
Yeah, I know he does. And then I got this Hulk number 1. Okay, so the story behind these was I had these in my hand. I'm kind of on a budget right now because I blew all my money at the convention, so I put these ones back. And as I put these ones back, Comic Books NYC walked behind me, picked them up, and bought them for me. And then not bought today, but A-OK to me today by this guy right here was Mr. Garrell's girlfriend. See, I'll give you a little bit of credit once in a while, Garrell. This is signed by Victor Ibanez. So Storm, issue number 1.
He's got a cool sig too. You see the way it's super vertical. Cool.
It's hard to kind of see, but it's
really... if you angle it or something, you kind of see it. Yeah, there you go. Cool sig.
So that's most of the recap from what we got at Midtown, except the stuff I can't show because I bought some gifts from Mr. Garrell, and I'm not showing them on here, Mr. Garrell. So none of this stuff is coming to you. I got you something better than that.
Yeah. All right. So, oh yeah, see, sweet Storm cover.
Thank you, JP.
Who Dat is in the house. I don't even know. Didn't even know if I saw Who Dat enter, but there you go.
Yeah, we called him out. He's like the second person.
Man, my memory's all messed up now. All of a sudden, it's kind of like yours.
You've been hanging out with me
yeah,
too much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Been rubbing off.
Pretty much, dude. Thanks.
It is absolutely true. Nicest guy I think I've ever met.
Thanks, buddy. Who Dat? All right, so we were telling the story earlier. When we went to Midtown, we missed the FedEx guy.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Who had a book coming back from CGC, which was a book I submitted to CGC at Boston Komikhan, Boston Fan Expo, which was about a couple months ago, 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, something like that. I went up to Boston Komikhan for 3 days, got to hang out with Comic Kid 84, Sam I Am Comics, Joe Ryan Comics, Lord Vasco. I met up with Old Wolf 65 there also, so that was a cool con. I got to meet up with some community members there as well. But I also submitted a whole bunch of books to CGC.
What up, Rod?
Yo, what's up, Rod? So one of them came back. This book is not this book. I made a deal to buy this book at the con, and I walked it straight over to CGC and submitted it right away. I was not going to mess around with traveling back to New York with this book and then mailing it to CGC.
I don't know what this book is either. So.
Well, it's a Golden Age Batman book. It's a Floating Heads Joker cover, I believe. So I got to unbox it and confirm that that's the book.
Stephen Oates, my man.
Yo, what's up, Stephen Oates? Thanks for stopping by. So apparently I'm a bad, good influence on you.
Well, I'm a good, bad influence on him. So does that like two negatives make a positive kind of thing?
Thanks, guys. All right. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not expecting this to be a high grade. I bought it for what I thought was a fair price that I negotiated at the con back in Boston for this book. It's a classic Joker Floating Heads Batman cover that I've always really, really liked. I did not get it pressed because I thought it was pretty fragile conditions. Like it had the staples were intact, so. But it was definitely a low grade book. Pretty decent presenting.
Don't feel bad, JP. I miss everything.
I'm not expecting this to be like a 5.0 level type book. I'm expecting this to be somewhere in like the 1.5 to 2.5 range ish. And that's kind of what I'm expecting. But I do not know the grade. So. And
as soon as he opens it, we're gonna crack it open.
So there we go. What are you going to crack?
That was a joke.
So here we go. This is a CGC unboxing. Why don't you highlight comments and whatnot while I'm working on this and keep people interested and not wanting to just hop off here the second I reveal the book. Well, that probably will happen anyway, right? Because that's how these CGC unboxings work, right? Once the grade's up, what's the point? Keep watching. Did anyone else join us?
Not yet.
We got 28 people watching, so thank you guys.
Yeah,
appreciate that
for sure.
I'm
working right here.
NC Slapjacks is in the house. So,
what's up, NC Slapjacks?
What's up,
Good
NC
to see you, man.
All right, so CGC sure knows how to pack one book. And for anybody paying attention or following the drama around D-Runk's book that was lost apparently at CGC, he hit me up with an update today saying that they found his book. So
nice.
That mystery has been solved. Yo, Cameron D in the house. What's up? Good to see you, brother. So
nice.
Here's the invoice.
Cameron, what is up, man? Good to see you, Cameron D.
Okay, so
thanks, Chris.
Here's the book. You know, the packaging. Check it out of the bag.
Glitter, what is up, Glitter? Good to see you tonight. Big Will has
Big
arrived.
Will, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
Yes, absolutely awesome to see you tonight, Big Will. Hope you're doing
Thanks
well.
for stopping in, man. All right, can you take the camera so I can show the book?
Maybe.
All right, here we go. Jesus.
What happened?
You went to a screensaver. I don't know.
I don't know how to use these things.
Are we still on YouTube? Can you guys see us, hear us? Are we good?
Probably not. I probably blew it up.
Yeah, I think you might have blown it up. Let us know. Before I pull this book out and show this book out, I want to make sure that we're working. The stream is working.
We're here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
good.
okay, it works. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. This is the book.
Oh, wow.
So, obviously you can see that, there's that tear in the corner. There's another small tear at the bottom. Couple chip. There's another chip over there. Kind of a chip up top a little bit. A little slash across the top. So definitely a lower grade book. Definitely got some spine wear and all that. This is Batman issue number 44, a classic Joker floating heads cover. My grade estimate when I made the deal to buy the book raw was 1.8 to 2.5, 3.0 if I'm lucky, because the staples are there. The staples are intact.
Sometimes on these older books, they give you a little more lenient.
It could get a 3.0, and that would be, if this book is a 3.0, then I'm coming out ahead financially on this book. So that's what I'm hoping for. But even a 2.5, I think I'm doing okay. So and it's a personal collection book. I'm not trying to move it or flip it. So what is it going to come back at? 3.0.
Wow. JP, you were right on the money with that one, buddy.
So creamed off white pages. This is a Jim Mooney and Charles Paris cover. It's a Joker, Benjamin Franklin, and Professor Carter Nichols appearance. 3.0. Golden Age.
Too sweet. That's
Batman.
Right,
Batman number 44 from December 1947. So pretty awesome. DS was spot on also, and so was JP. So yeah, I always kind of undergrade books. So
I think it's always best.
I was hoping 2.5, and so I'm kind of pretty stoked about this grade actually. So
the book's almost 80 years old now.
1947. So we're talking about 72 years old, something like that. So yeah, I'm really happy with that grade. So here's the back cover for all you Golden Age back cover enthusiasts.
Yeah,
like
very
me,
dope.
Like me and DS Comics. What was this about, a shoe?
Better than the O.J. Simpson Isotoner gloves.
So yeah, stupid happy that this is a 3.0 actually right now, because I was not expecting that. So yeah,
that's good. Nice.
I'm pretty happy. Looking at it again real closely. So no Newton rings that I can tell. Well, there's no, I spoke too soon. There's a little flare up here by the B in Batman, and a little flare up here by this Joker head.
What's up,
right
Alex?
here.
Good to see you.
Alex,
the comic reporter.
Couple little Newton ring spots. There's another one.
Oh, I agree, Mr. Garrell. Like, if you really think about it,
Newton ring spot right here.
Nearly 80 years old. And like, I bet half of these books that were bought back in the day, kids would read. Kids folded it up, put it in their back pocket, went off to school with them, sat on the bus with them in their back pocket. There's a lot that didn't make it, that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, dude. DS and I share an affinity for these back cover ads on these Golden Age books. So thanks for stopping by, Alex. So yeah, dude, I'm pretty happy with this book. I'm a little bit annoyed that yet another book that I sent to CGC has several Newton rings on it. Like now that I'm looking
Rainbow
more closely,
jizz. Let's get it right.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not bad. Like I don't think on the YouTube, I don't think on the YouTube screen it's even noticeable. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like Bear's like one of my goals is to have a Batman book that mentions war bonds on the cover. So you want to grab that World's Finest behind you, like which I accidentally dropped earlier today and sort of cracked the side of the slab. So this is a book that's been in my collection for a while, and there's a Sink the Japanese with bonds and stamps on it, but I accidentally cracked sort of the bottom corner of the slab earlier today. So I'm gonna get I had kind of planned on getting this reholdered eventually. So now that kind of just speeds up the timeline a little bit. So anyway, put that away. Let's see. Yeah, don't worry about it. And they all, look, right? Old Wolves, I got 3 of them from CGC. They all have Newton rings. It's crazy, man. Anyway. I think I even worse than comic headed that book earlier. I dropped it from like the top shelf of my bookshelf all the way down to the floor. Like, yeah, I was just trying to move something and it just like, boom, fell. Anyway,
no, not at all, Alex.
Alex, don't worry about it, bro. Keep us posted on your hygiene at all times.
I think he's in the shower right now.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
In the shower right now watching us. That's typical, right? I mean, I watch.
Yeah, I mean, JP, like I've never had a problem with any CBCS case ever. I mean, I don't know. It's just if my Spider-Man label, New York Komikhan label comes back, for those books with Newton rings on it, I'm gonna be pretty angry.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like
if those like a bum deal.
Like if those books come back with Newton rings, they're gonna be hearing from me because this is the most nerve-wracking reholder that I'm ever gonna have to go through as a collector. So
yeah, that rainbow jizz, I'm telling you, like it'll get you for sure.
84 but higher. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, they do fix it, but like DS has sort of spread information about this also that they don't make it very, they don't make it as simple as it should be, and like it's just I don't know. It's a little frustrating, but this is not severe enough for me to request a reholder or anything because. I don't. You have to investigate it really closely to see evidence of that, and it looks pretty clean. Just straight looking at it, it looks pretty clean. So I'm pretty happy with that. 3.0, man.
I'd be stoked.
Yeah.
Like a mofo.
So. Did we miss anything that we were going to show or talk about? I think that was it.
We had some bomb pizza for dinner.
We did have some bomb pizza for dinner. We had some bomb Italian
I got to
sandwiches.
see the Statue of Liberty. I got to see the Empire State
We did the bagel thing for breakfast, so I had to get him a New York bagel and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty cool, man.
Me and Mr. Garrow are looking for apartments out here, so.
So Sharon, a Newton ring is when the plastic of the inner well, which encapsulates the book, kind of brushes up against the plastic of the actual case and then creates this almost slick oil-like visual effect where it kind of looks like somebody spilt like oil all over your book.
Yeah, like have you ever seen like a puddle of water maybe with like a drop of oil in it? It kind of looks
That's what
oily.
It looks like on the slab, but like nothing's actually on your book. It's just a piece of plastic touching another piece of plastic, creating this visual effect. So yeah, there JP is explaining it there in the chat.
Very nice.
Dude, yeah, New York bagels are the best.
Oh man, let me tell you, DS, I've never had a bagel like this before. It's crazy.
Rock out with your locks out.
Yeah, he did. He did. I got a garlic bagel, toasted, with bacon and herb cream cheese spread on it. And let me tell you something. Man, this is not a bagel like I ever had before.
Yeah, they really do need to fix that crap, man. Anyway, I'm not going to go. I feel like I went on a tirade right there a little bit, just because I've been dealing with it so frequently with CGC.
I mean, when you spend a lot of money on a book, and CGC's not cheap either, you don't want it to come back and be like that. Like, I mean,
and
as
also,
a collector, you want it to look
and
good.
also,
you know, we're all OCD about our collection.
Like, you know, the book is not moving in there, so it's solid and everything. But look, it's not actually centered properly either in the slab. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but you see how the book is like.
They've had that problem.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know. There's a bit of a quality.
Thanks for stopping by, Big Will. Good to see you, man.
You know, dude, pastrami sandwiches are bomb too. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I feel like that. You know, there probably aren't. They're probably like the QA process before like a slab is considered finalized and goes out the door. I don't know if that even exists anymore, frankly. So, especially for some of these pricier Golden Age books, it's like you would expect things to be properly centered and no Newton rings and whatnot, but it's just not the case. So, anyway, I'm not gravitating away from CGC anytime soon because it's just.
And to be honest, JP, Newton didn't give us gravity. He just discovered the mathematical equation.
Yeah. So, oh wait, I think I might know where Chris Barrett is talking about here. I like the Beacon Theater. I go to some concerts there, and Jerry Seinfeld does stand up there.
Right, Bake? Exactly.
What's going on? What did Bake say?
Oh, relativity, but it's just a theory, anyways. Exactly right.
Yes, that's correct. Cam Newton is overrated.
Yes, Biggie, that was great.
That was great. So yeah, that's it. You know, we're done kind of with the haul portion of this.
I mean, everything's almost done for me.
Yeah, we're pretty much almost done. I mean, we're gonna probably just just chill and
watch whoever made a video today.
Watch some of you guys on YouTube for a little while, and then probably go to bed, somewhat on time, hopefully, because he's got to wake up super early and be ready to rock and roll and get to JFK and check in for his flight and whatnot.
John freaking Kennedy Airport.
Yep. So he's going to be flying back home to California. And you get to Los Angeles Airport like 1:30, 2 o'clock,
something like that
Pacific time, and then he's got to head back to Fresno, where he's going to be taking all these awesome comic books and things that he picked up to his comic room.
And I got like 10 packages waiting for me at home that I got.
Right. Yeah, and I have a box from like my comic shop. I got an in-stock trades, but I'm not even getting to that right now. So
man, right.
So
I know live with 2 YouTubers. I don't want it to be done either. This has been like one of the greatest vacations.
I don't either, because it's been awesome having like a buddy like to do all this cool comic book stuff with that is as obsessed or is at the same level of fandom with like his stuff that he's a fan of that I'm a fan of. So and just being able to bond and just have good times like with my friends here, that he met a bunch of my friends.
Yeah,
we saw the Joker movie at the con. We got to meet a ton of YouTubers and hang out. We got to hang out with a bunch of comic book dealers. We just got to experience a lot of cool stuff together. So that it's been great, man.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
So yeah. Chris Barrett, I don't have a car, so I don't drive. I don't own a car.
I got a few cars.
Yeah, so I use a mix. I use a mix of public transportation and ride sharing, like Lyft and Uber and whatnot. So there you go. Yeah. Alex Comic Quarter, you're more than welcome, bro. I think Bear Island has called dibs on something. I don't know. He's called at least one spot.
If any of you guys can do that, like,
just let me know.
It's worth it. Like,
if you're for real about it, you know what I mean. I'm down to let you at least crash on like a floor bed or an air mattress or something.
New York Komikhan is something that I think anybody who loves comic books should experience at least once in their life.
There you go. Bear and he can share the couch. So.
There you go.
There you go. You guys.
One of them can sleep on the cushions, and the other one can sleep on top of the other one. Other person.
Probe 186 Comics says.
What's up, Probe? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you around.
Yeah, I haven't seen you, and I don't think I've ever seen him.
Really? No. Yeah. No. Probe's been around for a while.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen him in a minute.
I have to check that out. Is that like a name of a shop or a channel?
I couldn't tell you. Oh, that's the name of him.
Okay. So yeah, man. JP, yeah, you're definitely on the list, brother. I did get to hang out with him this year in a town that isn't either of our towns, which was fun. Sharing a couch with me doesn't work well for others. So yeah, man.
Good to see you, though, Probe.
It's been an awesome week. You know, it's been almost a week. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I pretty much left a week ago.
Yeah. So so thanks for stopping in, guys. This was going to be a shorter video. We didn't plan on like going all day with this one. We just
kind of wanted to come on and say hello and goodbye one last time when we were both in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, man. But we will be, we're going to be on the same videos, just we'll be in different rooms again, Yeah. So we're going to keep that momentum going. Hopefully we'll get to collaborate more, whether it's on his channel or my channel. We'll get the band back together again on Direct Edition Squad.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it.
So maybe starting next Sunday, when everyone's back to their,
Thank you, Mr. Gretzky.
their homes, respectively. So thank you, Gretzky. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Glitter and Duct Tape.
Duct Tape.
Chris Barrett, Alex Comic Quarter, Life with Two YouTubers, Probe 186 Comics, Biggie Shack, Bear Island, JP's Budget Collecting, all you guys. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you soon.
Absolutely.
Right? Thanks, guys.
Unless I die on the way home.
Hey now, that's not how we're ending this stream.
I love you guys.
You're gonna be safe and sound on JetBlue on that airplane ticket, bro.
That's right.
There's very safe airline. You're good to go. You've already flown now.
I'm experienced.
You're a veteran at this. You're a veteran at this. And this time you gain time. You land. Yeah. You land and you land and all of a sudden you went backwards in time.
That's gonna be
what I mean? So that'll be interesting for you.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can look forward to that.
Yeah.
D-Runk, sorry you're late. Catch the replay, brother. I did share your news that you broke to me that your CGC book has been found.
84 minutes and 33 cents.
And 84:33. We shall see, brother. We've got let's see here.
Fuchsia, good to see you.
We've got about 24 days here. Hey, Fuchsia. So thanks for everybody. If you popped in late here, we're just wrapping up. We're saying goodbye, and just watch the replay and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.
See you when I get back to Cali.
Later, brother. Bye.